What's up, party people? And we are back with a brand new edition, of course. And I am not in a good mood today. I'll just tell you that. I am not in a good mood at all today, actually. Because you all are pissing me off. So we're gonna get into that. Trust me, we're gonna get into that. Because I don't understand what part of stop spiraling, don't you fucking understand, and get a grip is unclear. We'll just start there. Okay? What's up, King of Me? And so y'all are really, really frustrating me. So we're going to get into this because I'm exhausted at the atrocity that is going on. What part of stay off of ChatGPT didn't we understand? Tarot card reader, ChatGPT. ChatGPT is not a fucking tarot card reader. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's that part. So it scours the internet and it goes off of the information that you give it. So there's that part. And I got off a coaching call today with somebody that said 10 minutes before our coaching call, she went to tarot card reader ChatGPT, and ChatGPT told her that that her husband is sleeping with a baby mom. I was like, so you're listening to what the fuck ChatGPT said? Then I had a call at 10 o'clock last night for someone spiraling over some bullshit. I don't know why you guys go digging. So we're going to talk about it because it's annoying the shit out of me. Okay. I'm over here trying to relax on my Sunday night. And I spent an hour on a call with someone going off the, I got to mute my phone, going off the fucking deep end. There's that part, because they spiraled. They went and checked their boyfriend's social media page, went and saw he got one new follower. I was like, so they're not allowed to have a follower? They're not allowed to follow somebody? Do you understand how juvenile that sounds? That sounds like the stupidest thing in the fucking world. I was like, then supermodels would be out of business. Because according to you, everybody's a cheater. Right? Because they follow somebody, they think somebody's hot. Come on now. We don't live in some delusional ass world, do we? Where you literally think that you're not allowed to find anyone else attractive. That fucking sounds stupid. That sounds so dumb. My boyfriend sends me freaking Instagrams of a chick all the time. So who gives a fuck? Who cares? I was like, this is so fucking stupid. This is so stupid. So it's so stupid that I had to go get a caffeinated beverage today because I woke up feeling drunk. So we're going to get into all of that shit today. Okay? Like, you're going to tell me that there's not an athlete in the world that you don't find hot? You don't find an actor hot? Come on now. Come on now. Who gives a shit? Who cares? It's so stupid. It's so stupid. But anyway, we'll get into all of that. Okay? I didn't even introduce myself. I am under the weather today, but that is okay. The show must go on because I am going to manifest that I am completely healthy. I've always had perfect health. And what sore throat do I have? Not a single sore throat. Don't even trip, because just because I have a sore throat does not mean that I'm going to risk it all just so I can yell at your ass. That's what I'm going to do today. Okay? Okay. Now, I didn't even introduce myself. My name is Jen, obviously. I'm your manifestation bestie, where I teach you how to leverage the law of assumption and everything else to work in your favor if you'd fucking listen to me. There's that part. I know that sounds good to you. Click that follow button. Click the subscribe button wherever you're watching from. Excuse me. You're going to have to deal with this shit today. Okay. I manifested my SP back from no contact to living with me in 4 weeks. I'm here to help you do the same. And I'm good at it. If you'd actually fucking get a grip and listen and do what I fucking tell you to do, then you can be good at it too and actually get your SP back instead of whining, moaning, and fucking groaning every second you get and going against what we're trying to do around here. If you want me to manifest your SP for you, or you want to work with me one-on-one to figure out where you're going wrong so you can get your shit right, then all links are in my bio or description if you're on YouTube. I go live every day at 10 o'clock Pacific time. If you ever miss a live, I always put them on the tube of the U. So head on over there, and while you're there, subscribe. Watch them. And implement. Get a fucking grip. And stop whining. Stop fucking whining. Okay? Okay. Also, we have, if you need to, because a lot of you need to take that shit, okay, is where we actually will, we will actually, I'm sure, baby, oh, good Lord. Mm-hmm. If you want us to rewrite your SP story for you, oh, good, snaps for Betty. If you want us to write your SP story for you, which a lot of you guys need to have your SP story rewritten, so therefore you can, they can conform the way you want them to. We have that available. Also, we are now, and you can get curated affirmations for you. Also, we just added where we're going to have you have an opportunity to take your SP story and turn it into a song. And they're very catchy fucking songs, by the way. I'm going to be putting samples up, but I haven't done that yet. But in the meantime, you can do that. If you've already bought in the SP story and you just want the song, then go ahead and just send us a message, and we can just send you the order form for just the song itself. Okay? We also have guided meditations, hypnosis audios, all those things to help you get your shit. Okay? We also have a WhatsApp community. You should join that WhatsApp community so we can keep you in line, and you can get, inspired by all the success stories that hopefully you'll be a part of, and we'll actually be able to post one if you would get a grip. And you get coaching and advice in there. We also have text coaching. We have all the shit, okay? I'm the low price leader in the coaching space because I want to help as many people as possible. We talk mainly about SPs around here. If you don't like it, scroll to the next. But it's not exclusive to SPs. If you have any questions about your SPs, go ahead and drop it in the comments below. That's what I'm here for, to help and answer them for you. Okay, also, we do have a friendly contest every day on here. We gave away 2 coaching sessions yesterday, actually. If you have a coaching session, it just means you get a second one. It doesn't matter. You're not excluded from it. If you repost this live or you share this live, then you will be entered to win some amazing prizes. Also, right now, TikTok has a sale where if you become a super fan, it's 50% off. Go figure. TikTok has sales. 50% off if you become a super fan. And if you become a super fan, I am going to start hosting private lives for only the super fans. So get on the deal while you're at it. And so therefore I can give you, we're going to be doing different techniques in there. Plus I'm going to be doing that in the WhatsApp community too, but I'm going to be doing different techniques in there. I'm also going to be answering your exclusive questions and giving you, rock star fucking advice if you'd, listen to it. There's that part. And I'm convinced a lot of you guys love to join my live and then love when you get off of it to go about your business and keep doing the same bullshit you've been doing the whole time. I'm convinced of that. And I don't understand why. I do not understand why. Yeah, flashy so you can weed out all the bullshit noise. Because I'm telling you, I implore you to start listening and to get out of your own fucking head. Okay, you don't understand the things that you say are inner conversations. So while you want to keep saying nothing is working, it's not working, it is not working, guess what? Here's the thing. You're going to be right no matter what. No matter what, you're always going to be right. So, do you want to be right that it's not working? Or do you want to be right that everything fucking works? And it always goes my way. I always get what the fuck I want. Which one would you like to be right about? Because all I see so many times is, it's not working. It's not working. I don't understand. I just want him to call me. I just want them to call me. Well, then get a fucking grip. Well, look at that shit. Yes, snaps to Kiara. Get a grip. Because you guys so many times say things that are just fucking, that goes against what you want. And I don't understand. I don't understand. I told you, inner conversations push out, and they push out quickly. And you have to start thinking differently. This is a life lesson in fucking general. You have to do things different. You cannot be, you have to understand why your SP broke up with your ass in the fucking first place. For the same bullshit you're doing now. For the same juvenile adolescent games you're playing with yourself now. That is why they left. So if you want to get them back, shouldn't you, I don't know, evolve, do things differently, be a different person, be a better person, stop reacting to the stupid bullshit that you're reacting to now, because you reacted to all the same stupid shit when you were in the relationship with them, which is why they broke up with you. Because all you did, and that's very flashy, good. I love being petty, Jen. What up, Tyrese? I was just talking about your fucking ass. I was. Stop reacting. You need to stop doing this shit. Mima, are you ready to get it together? Would you like to get even more movement? Stop reacting. Stop reacting. You need to, okay? Because holy shit, she's getting movement. Mima woke up this morning to a good morning text from her SP, right? She went months of no contact, but she fucking got a grip, and she's been working through it. Is she perfect? No. I have to put that together, Betty. I'll do that today. I saw your post, Courtney. I love that. Courtney's teaching her 8-year-old manifestation. And her 8-year-old said she wants he said he wants a puppy. She's like, no. And he said, that's fine. I'm going to go into my inner mind palace. And I'm going to focus my inner conversation. So you are going to get me a puppy this week. Thank you very much. And he manifested a puppy out of thin air. Look at that. Look at that. 8-year-olds can do it. What's wrong with you? He's more mature than you are at this point. Okay. How the fuck is an 8-year-old going to be better at manifesting than you? You know why 8-year-olds are better at manifesting than you? Because they're relentless. They're relentless. They will do whatever it takes to get what they want. I know. My daughter, she won't shut up. She will go. She'll ask the same fucking question 25,000 times. Because they will not give up. They want something, they will harass your ass until they beat your ass down until you're like fucking fine. Because they know how to get what they want. You need to know how to get what you want. By disciplining yourself, disciplining your mind. And knowing that your SP is thinking about you all the fucking time. All the time. But you, in your mind, oh, look at that. He literally manifested a puppy out of thin air. She posted that shit today, that he said that today. And here we are. Already get a puppy. So you need to understand that this is how it works. This is how it works. It's not rocket science. Okay? This is not something that you need to try to do. It is something you're doing any fucking way. And how many times do I have to tell you, the more you keep accepting the 3D or reacting to the 3D, the more you keep it right in place. Because the 3D is what you know is true for you right now. So the more you acknowledge it and keep acknowledging it and keep acknowledging it, guess what? Care to guess what's not going to change? You're fucking 3D. Until you decide, no, I don't think so. I don't like what's in my face right now. So I'm going to change that shit. I'm not going to check anymore. I'm not going to do all that bullshit anymore. I'm going to see what I want to see. I'm going to tell myself something different. And I'm going to keep telling myself something different over and over and over again until it changes to match what I'm telling myself. I don't need to react because this is the reason why. Andy, have you been paying attention? Shoot your message back to the top, by the way. So I have it. And you should be in a private WhatsApp group for Manifest For Me, okay? But you keep acknowledging that you're seeing nothing is the problem. No movement. This is all I hear. That's all I fucking hear. Still nothing, no movement, still nothing, no movement, still nothing, no movement. I don't see anything different. It's getting worse. He blocked me. This, fucking that, and the third. That's all I keep hearing. That's right, Tyrese. I talked to Tyrese last night, right? Because he spiraled over the dumbest shit in the world, and he knows that shit, right? And I said, here's what I want you to do. I said, go to bed, fall asleep. I gave him an affirmation. I said, I want you to fall asleep in that affirmation. And I want you to message me in the morning when he shows up in your dreams. And sure enough, he sends me a message, says he showed up in my dreams twice last night. Of course he did. Yes, Raquel, I will take a look at it. Okay, of course he did. And he broke no contact in his dream. Of course he did. You have to understand that your subconscious mind, thought transmission doesn't work 9 to 5. Okay, it's not a fucking 9 to 5 job. It works 24/7. 24/7. Good. I rarely remember my dreams either. I only need to know the people in it. That's it. But it works 24/7, and you have to understand that. Thought transmission is 24/7 because your subconscious mind never sleeps. It's always awake. So when you're dreaming about your SP, they're hearing your thoughts. You're in their dreams. This is a fact because this is how thought transmission works. It goes both directions. Both directions. So you need to stop doing that bullshit. Stop doing that nonsense. It's so aggravating to me and so frustrating because I get frustrated. I get frustrated for you. That's what pisses me off. Is I'm over here pissed off. Oh yeah. Pause my pissed off moment. Happy birthday to Flashy. Happy birthday to you. I love you, bitch. I'll keep it short. But I was going to call you and tell you. I was going to call you and tell you happy birthday anyway. Because that's what I do. I fucking call you and sing to your ass. She talked to hubby 3 times today and sent him a pic of her at 50. And I've lost 55 pounds. Ooh, girl. That's right. That's right. I love this for you. And you know he wished you happy birthday. Why wouldn't he? He's a perfect husband. I'm happy for you. See? You wanted today to come and go. I just want today to not exist. That's what you said. You said that shit yesterday, bitch. But why? When you got to talk to your hubby 3 times today. And sent him a pic of how fabulous you're looking. She's down 55 pounds. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's what we do around here. That's what we do around here. Not only do we get our SPs back, but we also get our bombshell body. Yeah, that's right. That's what we do around here. We get our sexy back, our SPs back, what you want. That's what we get. I lost 100 pounds in less than 11 months. No diet, no exercise. That's how I got my start in the manifestation community. So if you need weight loss advice, I'd be happy to give you some. Also, I barely even ate yesterday. Seriously. I know, Bevy. On our team meeting yesterday, I was like, oh, now I'm conflicted. I want this, that, and the third. I made chicken to make chicken tacos. I didn't even make chicken tacos. You know what? I ordered Mexican fucking food. How redundant is that? But I wanted taquitos. And I didn't hardly even eat. You know why? Because I was fucking pissed off at you guys. I was frustrated. Okay? Because I don't understand why you guys do this shit to yourself. I don't understand why you guys repeatedly want to sabotage your own manifestation over and over and over again. Look at that. Oh, snaps for Flashy, by the way, and snaps for Ray. See what I'm saying? We're getting all kinds of shit around here. Oh, and snaps for Courtney's son. Because even he's doing what the fuck I say. And therefore he got a dog. Same day. Same day. After he was told no. See, this is the thing, is when you're told the opposite, you should drop resistance. Okay? And be like, okay, well, fuck it. I got nothing to lose at this point. That's how you should look at it. I have nothing to lose and everything to gain. So I'm going to get my shit. And did you just say that you didn't want... Oh, Peach Vibes, where the fuck have you been? I missed you. Did you just say that we weren't going to be together? You're so cute. Game on. That's how you should look at it. But instead, you guys crack and quiver and do everything, which is why they broke up with you in the first place. Because you're reacting to everything. You're spiraling. For what? Last time I checked, is spiraling going to get you your shit? No, it's not. How you see your SP is everything. How you see them is everything. Why would you want to see them as an asshole? Why would you want to keep spiraling and telling yourself nothing is fucking working? It's not changing. My 3D isn't changing. Why would you want to tell yourself that shit? It's so fucking stupid. It is so stupid. And I don't understand why you keep doing this to yourself. Because it isn't. What part of this weekend, I gave you one fucking thing to do this weekend. I gave you one thing to do this weekend. And that was to toot your own fucking horn. And to only tell yourself things that are going to make you feel better. Not hurt your own fucking feelings. What part of that was unclear? Because I have seen a whole lot of things saying the opposite. Why do you want to keep hurting your own feelings? Why? I'm not going to hurt my own fucking feelings. That's stupid. That is the stupidest thing in the world. To hurt. Oh, what can I do today to make myself feel like shit? That's what you guys do. You wake up this morning, you're like, what can I do today to make myself just feel like shit? How can I hurt my feelings today? That's what you guys do. How's that working out for you? How's that make you feel? I know you said not fucking good. Then why do you keep doing it? Why do you keep doing it? I'm only going to tell myself things that make me feel better. You care to guess what manifests quickly? We talked about this, didn't we? When somebody asked yesterday, why does the negative stuff manifest quickly? Because that's what you fucking do on autopilot. You don't give it another fucking thought. So why you want to keep doing it, I don't understand. And I don't respect. Sorry. Call it what it is. I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm only here to tell you what you need to fucking hear. And you got to be fucked up if you think in a million years I'm going to be like, oh my God, you spiraled today? I love this for you. Oh my God, you're hurting your own feelings today? I fucking keep going. No, I don't respect that shit at all. Because who the fuck does that? Who does that? Who wants to be bullied by themselves? That doesn't make any fucking sense. But yeah, you keep doing it to yourself. You keep shitting all over yourself over and over and over again. Oh, happy birthday, cool mom. Over and over and over again. Good, Jackie. Hold on to that dream, girl. Okay, that's what you keep doing. Over and over and over again. How can I fucking hurt my own feelings? How can I hurt my own feelings? Over and over and over again. Flashy, don't justify why the fuck you talk to your SP. Stop doing that. Okay? Stop doing that. You sent him a text. And then he called you. You got to speak to him on the phone. That's movement. That's positive movement. To talk to him on the phone. Instead of just text exchanging. So there's that. So I'm just going to seriously tell yourself that, because I just cannot. I cannot. Sarah, all movement is good movement. Nothing has meaning. Okay. Do we need to go through all this again? Okay, today is going to be Manifestation 101, and let me reiterate and regurgitate my shit to you again and again and again. Nothing has meaning until you give it a meaning. Until you give it a meaning. So you say, well, I got movement, but I don't think it was good. Thanks, Tyrese. What part of that is unclear? It was great movement. Yes, whatever movement you got is always, look at him. He loves me so much. He just loves me so much. Look at him trying to get my attention. I joked with Tyrese on the phone yesterday. I said, I tell you guys all the time, look at him trying to get my attention. I said, did he get your attention? He goes, oh, yeah, he did. He laughed. He says, yeah, you did. Yeah, he got your attention, didn't he? He's always trying to get your attention. Stop giving things negative meanings. What is wrong with you? No, I got movement and it's great. It's amazing. And I'm going to keep going. You want to get more negative movement or do you want to get positive movement? Because, hello. Like Patriot Vibe says, all movement is good movement. I'm proud of you, Ray. I'm proud of you. It's always a big deal when you lose my shit. You know what I'm saying? Courtney, I refuse to teach my daughter that shit. I'm not teaching my daughter to manifest an animal. Because she will. She'll be like, how do I get a dog? Oh, how do I get a cat? Oh, I'll manifest that shit. No. Because I don't want one. Good, Tyrese. You kiss his photo good night and good morning. Good. I do that. I used to do it all the time. Daisy, get to removing the gutter trash and stop calling them third parties, because we don't call them third parties. We call them gutter trash. So get to removing gutter trash. It's not hard. It's not hard. Get on it and stop acknowledging her. So, just as easy as it is to get things out of your apartment, it's just as easy to move things back into your apartment. So, Sarah, start telling yourself the opposite, right? No. He absolutely wants to live with me. He is so in love with me. He wants to live with me right now. Yeah, he's moving everything back into our apartment because he wants nothing more than to live with me, because he's completely miserable without me. That's what you need to start telling yourself. Because you have to understand something. There's this thing called a fucking car. There's this thing called a moving truck. There's this thing called, all that shit. So when somebody comes and gets some things of theirs out of their apartment, that's just his way of wanting to see you. Because that shit could be wrapped up in an hour. You know what I'm saying? He could have a homeboy come and help him move all his shit out of the apartment. But he didn't. He's just coming to get little things here and fucking there. Because he wants to see me. Of course he does. That's his way of getting my attention. He wants to fucking see me. But he ain't taking shit else out of this apartment because he's moving everything back in. That's what's happening. That's how you have to look at it. Oh, look at that. Snaps for Anna. Look at all the snaps people are getting. When are you going to get yours when you get a fucking grip? Oh, snaps for Mima, too. My bad, girl. Snaps for Mima. For her good morning text. When are you going to get your good morning text? When you decide to fucking discipline yourself, when you decide to keep persisting and pushing forward, Mima's relentless. Okay? She's gone through spiraling. Oh, snaps for Angel. SP contacted her. When are you going to get contact, bitch? When you decide to get a grip and persist, no matter what. No matter what. Okay? Mima has spiraled, gone to victim jail. She has wavered. She has cried endlessly. But she has persisted through it all. Persisted through it all. And went from no contact to contact to a good morning text. It started with I think it was like a, hey, what you doing text, right? And now she's gotten more texts. And now she got a good morning text. That's huge. That's huge for somebody to wake up and for you to be obviously on their mind. That's why you got a good morning text. Hello. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, Courtney. Your SP just messaged you. Steps for Courtney, bitch. When are you going to get your snaps? When you decide you want to, get a grip and start taking this a little bit more serious and start understanding that manifestation is real, that you are always manifesting no matter fucking what. That's right, ID kid. SP said she didn't want a relationship. And so they left. And she called me all weekend. Of course she did. Because she wants a relationship. She absolutely wants nothing more than to be in a relationship with you. She absolutely, tell yourself that. I know she wants to be in a relationship with me. I know this for a fact. I know this. She will confirm it. And she will confirm it very quickly. Very quickly. The only reason why they confirm the opposite is because you don't know if they want a relationship. And then you ask over and over and over again about stupid bullshit. Shantae, I did it. My wife came by to say I look beautiful and a kiss Sunday. Movement. Yeah, that's fucking movement, bitch. Snaps for Shantae. I love that. I love that. Make sure you're looking beautiful all the fucking time, bitch. Be like, yeah, of course I am. Of course I am. Do you see how this works? Are you guys starting to see how this fucking works? Huh? Look at most people don't even have look today. Most people don't even have any questions because I haven't even gotten down to the questions because everybody's getting movement around here. My fingers are going to be sore. Because all the snaps we're giving around here because people are getting movement. Tyrese, pay attention. When you get a grip. And you just stay consistent. That's it. Flip, 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 flip. Negative thought, flip. Negative thought, flip. Negative thought, flip. Crying. Affirm. But that's how this works. That's how this works, is you have to push through it. You have to flip whatever negative thought's coming up. You're not fucking anything up. But the reason why the negative shit manifests quickly is because you don't flip the thought. Which is why I can't stand all these fucking morons on the internet that say you don't have to flip your thoughts. Yeah, the fuck you do. Because that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. And yes, in case you're wondering, yes, Sammy Ingram says that. She says, I used to think you had to flip your thoughts, but you don't. Okay, so if you don't have to flip your thoughts, then negative shit would never manifest, correct? If you didn't have to flip your negative thoughts, then you wouldn't have broken up. What, is that correct? So what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, you fucking do, because that's so stupid. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, because that is saying only positive shit manifests, nothing negative ever manifests. Because if it did, then hello. I'm gonna talk to you, Flashy, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Then that means that nothing negative in your life would ever manifest. You would not have your breakup if you didn't have to flip the fucking thought. That's the stupidest advice in the world. You need to flip your thoughts. I don't care if you got to flip them all fucking day, and stop having them. Stop having them. Stop thinking the worst and start assuming the best. Why don't you start doing that? Hello. Again, it makes you feel better. Again, Helga, with if no movement. There's always movement. You guys have to understand this shit, okay? You have to understand this shit. The more you guys keep acknowledging no movement, you refuse to let it push into the 3D. It's like, I want to see movement, but I don't. Not really. Because if I wanted to see movement, why do I keep acknowledging? If you honestly wanted to see movement, why do you keep acknowledging no movement? You have to understand, in order for things to happen naturally, exactly. There's so many things that you literally can't see, but you just know that it's true. Why? Because somebody fucking told your ass. Like, have you ever physically seen a planet? No. But you've seen pictures of them, so you just believe them. Have you ever seen gravity? Nope. But you wake up every day and stand on the floor and don't give that a second thought, do you? No. Have you ever seen fucking air? Nope. But you wake up every day and breathe and don't question that shit, do you? Nope. Have you ever seen your higher power? No. How the fuck do you know what Jesus looks like? Let's just be frank. And why do they have pictures of Jesus, but they don't? Why do they have pictures of Jesus, but they don't have pictures of God? I'm just saying, this is how my mind goes. I always question that. I was like, where's the picture of God, for Christ's sakes? And who the hell decided he looked like that? But if you're a religious person, you've never seen your higher power, ever. But you pray, believing that somebody you've never seen is going to answer your prayers. What up, Jess Nikki? You know what I'm saying? You do that, don't you? Yeah. You understand how ridiculous this sounds? Okay? There's a lot of things that you do without question. Without question, you do it. But yet, when it comes to your SP, you want to question everything. Why don't you do the same thing that you do with prayer? Believe. You don't even know who's answering your prayer yet. You keep praying, don't you? I don't see you questioning that shit at all. And I'm not here to knock religion, okay? I'm just here to say that you don't think somebody is waving a fairy wand and answering your prayers, do you? No. You're manifesting. That's what you're doing. When you pray, you're manifesting. Why? Because you believe that your prayers are going to be answered. That's manifestation. Hello. That's the same fucking shit. That is literally the quintessential of manifestation. I pray to somebody I have never seen in my entire life, and I believe that somebody I've never met my entire life in the clouds is going to answer my prayers and give me what I want. So because I believe that, you know what you do? You drop the resistance because you believe somebody's answering your prayers. Therefore, It's a fucking manifestation. It's the same shit. It's no different. Come on, get a grip. What up, Anna? If we purchased the Create Your New Story, what do we write? Bevy will give you guidance on that. So therefore you answer certain things and then she writes your story. How can I change my ex-husband's beliefs? He doesn't want to celebrate holidays. Can I change that? Yeah, first of all, you mean your husband, not your ex-husband? Stop calling him your ex-husband. Okay, Queen? Okay, stop calling him your ex-husband because that's what he'll remain, an ex-husband. No, my husband. Okay, he doesn't want to celebrate holidays. How can I change that? He absolutely loves celebrating holidays. Yep, actually, holidays are his favorite time of the year. He celebrates every holiday with me. He absolutely loves holidays. Holidays are his favorite. He's obsessed with celebrating holidays with me. That's what you do. And you 1000% can change that. What up, Sabrina? Okay? You can change anybody's beliefs all you want. You can change their whole ass religion. If you don't like their religion, you can change their whole ass religion. You better buckle up, Courtney. You better buckle up. Because let this be a lesson to you. He's going to be unstoppable. Unstoppable. But Courtney's doing something right? Like she's teaching her 8-year-old son about controlling his inner conversations, right? So that he can have so that he can live his dream life, so that he can have a better life. This is what this is about, right? You can change your entire generation. It doesn't have to be the same passed down, but that's how it goes. It gets passed down over and over and over again. But you can change your children's lives by teaching them to control their inner conversations, to get what they want in life, to never accept something in their life that they don't like, that they don't want, that they can have anything that they want. Teach them this shit because now their life is going to change. And what do you think they're going to do? They're going to teach their children. And now their life is changing and you've changed the entire lineage of your entire family. Starting with you, if you get a grip and lead by example. How about that? And then when your children start seeing you be, here's a concept, an adult, and getting your shit and not accepting things that you don't like and changing it, then guess what? They're going to be inspired and be like, oh shit, how did you get that? Manifestation. How did you get that? I manifested it. And then you're like, well, teach me how to do that. Thanks, Tyrese. And now you're teaching them how to do that shit. How fucking awesome would that be? But it starts with you. Yes, it starts with you. I got 99 problems, but a thought ain't one. I changed that shit from Jay-Z. Snaps for Anna. She's also seeing movement with her SP. They've been messaging more today. And I've been seeing signs of SP. Of course you have. Of course you have, girl. See how this goes? Because you know what your son did, Courtney? He literally he has a strong confidence in himself and his abilities. And so he said, I'm just going to go into my inner conversations. But he also said it out loud. He also spoke it into existence too. And look how the universe just happened to get her dog when she told him no. Oh man, I love that. Oh, and snaps. Did we already do snaps for Angel? Snaps for Angel, whose SP contacted her. Hello. That's how this works. That's how this fucking works. Oh, and he was very sweet and very loving. Of course he was. Of course he was. Good, Anne. Good. You're in a much better position. So come on now. Let's get a grip. Okay? Your SP, Maricel, your SP told, what up, girlfriend? Your SP told you that he's excited to see you and wants to cuddle me after affirming. Steps for Maricel. Do you guys understand? It's not hard. Right? Like Kiara says, persistence is key. Yes, it is. Persist no matter fucking what. You don't let the 3D tell you what your shit is? No, because you know what we say to the 3D. Bye. No, I'm not going to go dig. I don't need to do that. Instead, I'll assign meaning to whatever the fuck I want it to mean. So you know what? Every time he goes on Instagram, all he can do is think about me. Every time he plays Roblox, everything reminds him of me. Every time he fucking breathes, all he can do is think about me. He can't get me off his mind. Shit, that man can't even sleep at night because all he does is think about me. There's a thought process that leads up to contact. You have to understand this. Is in order for you to get movement in your 3D and for it to push into your 3D, because there's always movement, but for it to reflect into your 3D, there's a process, okay? Someone doesn't just wake up one day and is like, I'm going to contact them. No. No. Especially an SP, okay? Maybe a friend. But even then, that's not how that happens. They think about you. They think about you. And 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 then they're like, fuck, I miss this person. Like, I really miss them. They think about all the things. Why do you think? And then they're like, fuck, I miss this person. Like, I really miss them. They think about all the things. Why do you think they contact you? Because they've done nothing but think about things. Think. How many times do I have to tell you that we have a client, Erica, okay, posted success stories where her SP contacted her and says, I want to try to work things out. I think I want to work things out. And she said, I agree. And he says, I've been thinking about this for weeks. Well, she didn't see in his mind, did she? No. So she didn't see movement in the 3D, but she persisted. And the entire time he's been thinking about this for weeks. Yeah, that's what happens. Okay? That's what fucking happens. I'm not saying it's going to take you weeks. Don't get your panties in a fucking bunch. But that is what happens, is they think about things. They think. And then they're like, I have to talk to this person. This is what I want. I've thought about it, right? Like literally, isn't that like a saying? I've thought about it. I've thought a lot about it, right? That's what they have to do. You can't see that in your 3D, can you? Do they take a picture on Instagram and they're like, thinking. I am thinking right now. No. So where you think they've moved on with their lives and they're just not thinking about you, if you want to tell yourself that, then tell yourself that, and then you're going to be right. Either way it goes, you're going to be right. So what do you want to be right about? No movement in the 3D, even though you want movement, but you keep acknowledging no movement in the 3D, which is crazy to me. Okay. And then you keep, then you want to be right that they've moved on, that they want to fuck with other people. And they don't want anything to do with you. Is that what you want to be right about? Because either way, you're right. Or do you want to sit there and be right that all they can do is fucking think about me? They're fucking obsessed with me. Literally. I'm all they fucking think about, period. Huh? Is that what you want to think about? I'm proud of you, Mima. I'm so proud of you. Let me take a look at all. I'm taking a lot of screenshots today, guys. Maybe I'll take one of yours when you get a grip. I'm just saying. Am I wavering if he keeps changing what he calls gutter trash? this chick to my girl to this girl. Kirsty. No. Don't tell yourself you're wavering. But keep going. Okay? Because it's working. That's what you have to look at. You're not wavering, but it's working. Right? This chick. This girl. Yeah, it's working. It's working. Because that's exactly what was said to me. Never my girl, but this chick, this girl, and then it goes, this bitch. Yeah. So it's working. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Because it's working. Because you can see how you can see how he's literally changing what he's calling her, how he refers to her. And that's great movement. I mean, that's right, Kiera. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm affirming constantly. I feel it now. It's so nice to be Delulu. Yes, Cosmin, it is. I mean, what the fuck is the alternative, right? Is the only reason you should be looking at things like Delulu is you're making yourself feel better. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. That's all being delusional is making yourself feel better. That's it. What do I want to think that's going to make me feel better? That's not going to hurt my own fucking feelings. That's not going to make me feel like shit. What do I want to think? Okay, that's the thought I'm going with them because that makes me fucking feel better. That makes me happy to think that way, right? And then boom, it pushes out, right? No, you don't have to feel it to be real, okay? That's also bullshit advice, but you do need to persist. You need to stay consistent in your thoughts, okay? And tell yourself things that make you fucking feel better. Who the fuck wants to sit there and cry all the damn time? Let's be frank. I don't want to cry all the time. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to hurt I just don't understand. Why would I want to hurt my own goddamn feelings? Be the bully and the bullied at the same time. Because that's what you guys are. You guys are being your own bully and the bullied at the same fucking time. And I'm laughing. But the shit is not fucking funny. That shit is not fucking funny. What up, Monique? I'm pretty. Good morning. I really been in my way lately. I'm here for a tough love training. Oh, well, you've came to the right fucking place. Andy, if you keep saying you're not getting anything, you're gonna piss me off. Good, Nadine. Good. Send that shit. Of course I'm going to snap for you, Ray. Why wouldn't I? What up, Brown Eye Crystal? Is it normal to be so positive and affirming constantly? I think it's completely normal, to be frank. I wasn't going to give anything another option. So if that meant that I affirmed all day long and I controlled my inner conversations, that's exactly what the fuck I was going to do. It's exactly what I was going to do. I don't care. Because why on earth? I don't think that there's too much. But I'm not going to give anything another option to get in my fucking head. So instead, I'd rather assign positive meaning to everything. This is all I did. This is literally all I did. You guys want a routine. You guys want a plan. This is all I fucking did. Is everything was a sign. I gave signs to everything. But not only did I give a sign, I gave it a meaning. Right? What I wanted. I assigned positive meaning to everything. Positive meaning to everything. I did that naturally because, like I told you, no one had to tell me that shit. I did that naturally because I was like, what the fuck is the alternative? Negative meaning? Hurting my own feelings? Making me feel, no, fuck that. No, positive meaning only to everything. Because that's going to make me feel better. Okay? And then The third thing, I affirmed because I wasn't going to give anything another fucking option. I wasn't going to let my mind free roam. And then I focused on my inner conversations. Again, positive meaning to everything. I had nothing but positive inner conversations. Toot toot. That's what I did. That's all I did. That's all I did. And I affirmed. Why? Because I wanted to maintain my thoughts. I told you, affirming is thought distraction. Okay? So instead of telling yourself the opposite of what the 3D is saying and spiraling into what you're seeing in your 3D, you're telling yourself the opposite all fucking day long. That's what I'll do. I'll do that all day. I obsess over my shit because I want it now. I don't want it to take a long ass time. Fatim. Yes, you should add your SP's last, I guess. That's a new one. She said, should I add my SP's last name when I affirm? Because 2 guys with his name messaged me last week on Hinge. That's a sign, to be quite frank. Unless your SP's name is, Chris. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a huge sign. It's a huge sign. Whenever I see my SP's name, whenever I see my boyfriend's name, I'm always like, I know he loves me. He's so in love with me. This is not something you ever stop doing. Are you insane? No. Mm-mm. Good, Monique. Don't practice it. Do it. Do it. I've been manifesting since March. I'm not even talking to you. Andy, stop doing that. You're focusing on the time. You are literally focusing on the time. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. How do I feel about EFT tapping? I think it's great. I think it's great. I don't think you need to. So EFT tapping makes you feel better. Okay, it does. I'm going to make some EFT tapping videos this week for you guys for SP, money, business success, all that shit. So you guys will have EFT tapping videos. But do it to do it. Okay. Do it to do it because it calms you down. Okay. It shifts your state. That's why EFT tapping is effective. It shifts your state. It calms you down. Okay. So like, if you're like, so I'm going to be making one because clearly a lot of you fucking need this shit. I'm going to be making one for anxiety. I'll write that shit down. I'll write that down. Anxiety. That's a good one. EFT. I can't even write today because I'm so frustrated. And how's my daughter going to take a summer school class and ask me fucking all these questions? Yeah. Ask me all these questions. I said, you're cheating. She's like, I passed my first class. Or I passed my first thing. I was like, you're welcome. Why? Because they're asking her these fucking things. And I was like, okay. Do you want my honest opinion? But no, I have to think from a school perspective. I was like, okay, here's what they want to say. Yeah. Because it's such false programming. She's doing a health class for summer school because it's high school credits. And I was like, I guess. I was like, when I was a kid, you only went to summer school because you did a fucking terrible job during the regular school season. Right? Isn't that why you go to summer school, to make up the class that you failed? That's how it used to be, but not anymore. Not anymore. Now it's like you can go and take like college credits. You get like college credits and shit if you go to summer school. I was like, that's weird. For me, it was like, you have to go to summer school because you fucking did a lousy ass job. But they were asking her, she's taking a health class, and they were like, when you have this, that, and the third health issues, is it because of genetics? This, that, and the other? I was like, And she's asking me, I said, okay, well, textbook answer is genetics. I was like, but don't believe that because that's bullshit. That's how I talk to my daughter. And she's like, why? I was like, because it's not because nothing is genetics. I said that, but this is what they lead us to believe because this is what they teach in fucking school. So there's that. I hate that shit. It's when you know what you're doing now, it's fucking frustrating. It is so frustrating when welcome, Brandy bitch. I think we just got our first super fan. No, I have another one too. Something new. It's totally something new. I told Beverly, I said, you're gonna have to fucking teach me how to do this shit though. But it's when you know about manifestation and then the kids hit you with their fucking homework and tell you what they're learning in school, you're like, yeah. Welcome, Sarah. It is so frustrating because I'm just like, and then they wonder why society is so fucked up. Welcome, Flashy. Then they wonder why. I was like, this is why society is so fucked up because all the shit they be teaching in fucking school. It's just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. I'm just saying. Everybody should be inspired by Mima, by the way. You really should. Okay. Kimmy, the WhatsApp is where we post success stories, where we ask and you get advice. There's a general tab, people ask questions and all that shit. And then I'm going to be adding it. But we did clean it up in case people are, getting their panties in a fucking bunch. If you were removed from let me make this announcement. If you're in the WhatsApp community and you were removed from a group, you were not singled out. The group is gone. And it was a daunting task for me. Just kidding. Bevy did it. Bevy and Tamara did it. The group is gone. That's why. And why is it gone? Because we're cleaning up the group. Because why do we need 15 groups that people are confused? Like, what do I post here? You know what I'm saying? Is this in the right group? You know what I'm saying? Like I tried to take the credit for that, baby. I was like, it was a daunting task for me. I did stay on the phone with them when they were cleaning it up. I was exhausted after that. But we're cleaning it up, and then now we're going to be adding something new, okay? Where I'm going to fucking bitch at you. Bevy. Not like Bevy calling me out and shit. WA is WhatsApp. Oh, Chris, can I fit you in sooner this week? I don't know, girl. When are we talking? When are we talking? I'm pretty sure I can. I'm pretty sure I can. Look, I wrote that down. EFT. I know the other ones I'm doing, but I wrote down anxiety. And don't judge my handwriting. I wrote down anxiety because I'm going to make one, okay? I am going to make one for you. Pax, how do you manifest weight loss and a body you want? Well, so if you want to do things differently than I did when I manifested weight loss, I just manifested weight loss, okay? But I would manifest the perfect body at the same goddamn time. Because here's the thing, is you have to realize that two people can weigh the exact same amount of weight, right? And look totally different. Totally different. You know what I'm saying? So like somebody can weigh 180 pounds and look like she weigh 120 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll take me and my daughter, for example. My daughter has she's destined to be the next Tyra Banks. Seriously. She actually wants to get into modeling. She's gorgeous. And she's got a body for fucking days. I told her, I said, you're fucking welcome. She's got a great body. She weighs 2 pounds less than I do. So people can weigh the same thing and look totally different. So you want to decide maybe, so there's a couple things that you would do. If you want, if there's a certain body you want to look like, right? Like, let's say that there's somebody, let's say like you think that there's like, you want to look like Kim Kardashian. Okay. You can tell yourself that I look just like Kim Kardashian. Like, I have the perfect body. I look just like Kim Kardashian. If there's somebody specific, okay? If you just know how you want to look, I don't think so, Danielle. If you just know how you want to look, then you just tell yourself, I have the perfect body. I literally look just like a supermodel. I have the perfect body. Okay. So therefore you're morphing into the body that you want, because you will start to notice your body change. But the key is to not acknowledge what you see staring back at you in the mirror. Okay. So you can't be like, God, I'm so bloated. Well, then you're going to look bloated. You know, like, oh, my stomach is just like, it's just big. You're going to look that way. We can't shit on our own selves. Okay. So instead, you want to tell yourself what you want to look like, no matter what you see, Okay. So every time you go in front of the mirror, be like, damn, I'm so fucking hot. Like, seriously, I look just like a supermodel. Okay. Because identities are at the hierarchy of change. Okay. So when you identify as something different, so I used to call myself fat because I thought if I called myself fat, it wouldn't hurt my feelings if my brother or anybody else called me fat. Snaps for Shanti. That's how I looked at it. So because I identified myself as being fat, it didn't matter what I ate for the day. I could literally eat a salad and I would gain weight. Like, I would not lose weight at all. That's just how it was. And so I realized this when I learned about the study of the mind a long time ago. And I said, oh shit. And so I applied it to business, and I said, well, then why can't I apply it to weight loss? It's the same damn concept, right? And so I never viewed myself as being unhealthy. Why? Because when you go to the doctor, what do they tell you? My doctor used to say this all the time. He's like, well, you're in great health. You're just morbidly obese. I was like, thanks, doc. And so because of that, I never viewed myself as an unhealthy person. So that was not a strong identity for me. So I had to pick a stronger identity. For me, it was a superficial identity. Call it what the fuck you want. Okay. It was a superficial identity. So I started identifying myself at 220 pounds as completely sexy. Like, I'm beautiful as fuck. Like, I'm sexy. I am so sexy. Right. And so I started calling myself something different. Because when you call yourself something different, like sexy, then your values, your beliefs, your personal growth, your behaviors, and your environment shift to match the identity. So therefore, the weight just starts coming off because you're sexy as fuck. Like, hello, dude. Right? So you naturally start doing things differently. Then what I would start doing is telling myself, like, my brother he thought I was crazy, actually, because he would look at because he was living with me at the time. And so he would look at what I was making for dinner, and he's like, there's no way you're going to convince me that you're going to lose weight eating this shit. Because I was just eating regular food. And I was like, oh yeah, watch me. Because I'm competitive by nature. And so, like, 5 months later, my brother goes, okay, well, he's like, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. He's like, but it's obviously working because everyone's asking me what the hell you did. Because he's like, because you have lost a shit ton of weight. Like, people started asking my brother, like, what the fuck did your sister do? Because she's half of a person, right? When I went to a mastermind, people are like, you're half a person. What the fuck? All that, because I just started telling myself stupid shit. I started telling myself, like, I eat, because I love tacos and pasta. This is my two things. Ooh, pasta sounds so good right now. Anyway, I should not make pasta because I fucking made a shit ton of chicken. I made 2 chicken breasts. But that's okay. Because we'll enjoy eating tacos tonight for dinner. But I would tell myself, like, I can eat whatever I want and I lose weight. I can eat whatever I want and I lose weight. Right? Everyone knows me. I literally have convinced myself, okay, because it has to be an assumption. where I started telling myself I can eat tacos and I lose weight. Every time I eat tacos, I lose weight. Every time I eat pasta, I lose weight. And so because of that, that becomes true. It's still true to this day. In fact, I declared the amount. I lose half a pound. And every time I eat tacos, I can eat 10 tacos at midnight. It doesn't matter. I will still wake up half a pound lighter. I can have a huge bowl of pasta and go back for seconds and still wake up half a pound lighter. Okay. Then I started declaring the scale and saying, like, I would go to bed and be like, I'm going to wake up half a pound lighter, or I'm going to wake up a pound lighter. And I jump on the scale the next day, 1 pound lighter, half a pound lighter. So that's what I would tell myself. I can eat whatever I want and I lose weight. I can eat whatever. I have a shit ton of weight loss videos, packs on my YouTube channel. I have a shit ton of weight loss videos on there. So you can watch those. But yeah, you tell yourself that. Just umbrella it, right? So instead of saying like, I can eat, take a favorite food item and tell yourself that you lose weight every time you eat that food item. Okay? Certain things like that. This is why Jared from Subway was able to have 2 foot-long sandwiches a day and lose a shit ton of weight. We won't talk about Jared as a human being because he's not. But anyway, I hope he's getting everything he fucking deserves in prison. I'm just saying. But he lost a shit ton of weight eating 2 foot-long sandwiches. Why? Because he didn't tell himself that. Because he told himself that he could do that. Right? He didn't think bread was unhealthy for him. Your body has no idea what you're eating. It doesn't know if it's good or bad for you. It doesn't know at all. Okay? It only knows what you tell yourself. So your body responds accordingly. Do you fucking think your body is going to morph because you're eating organic? No. Versus canned green beans. I hate those fucking weight loss people on there. You need to eat everything fresh, organic, canned, all the preservatives. The fuck is that? What the fuck is a preservative? What is a preservative? I refuse to believe any of that shit. I don't know what a macro is. Somebody tried to explain that shit to me. My head hurt after they were done. I was like, I still don't know what it is. I'm not reading the back of a can. You look stupid as fuck reading the back labels, right? You do understand that because you have no idea what you're reading. Let's be frank. Unless it's wheat, sugar, water, cornstarch. You have no idea what half that shit is on the back of the can, but you look sophisticated reading the label. Why? Well, who decided that? You know what I'm saying? Who decided that? What the fuck is gluten? Like, I don't know what any of that shit is. But I don't care to. Why would I need to know that? I don't need to know any of that shit. Because I'm not going to create assumptions of me that don't benefit me, period. And so you don't need to know any of that. So knock that shit off. Save yourself some money. Go get some canned green beans. Although I'm going to be honest with you. I like fresh green beans. It depends on what I'm eating. But I'll fuck with a canned green bean all day. I add things to it. Like I add like bacon and pepper and shit. Because I have nailed the copycat version of KFC green beans because I fuck with KFC's green beans. And I've nailed them. Mm-hmm. You can't even tell the difference. Yeah. And green bean casserole, I love fresh green beans, but somehow just like the French style green beans, I'm not going to do that shit myself. So somehow that just slaps in green bean casserole. Judge me fucking not. There is no shame in my game at all. That was my little tangent on weight loss in case any of you guys want to know how to lose weight. Oh, flashing. I can't wait to see her text. So, like I said, judge me not. Golden Baby Love, I feel like my gutter trash affirmations are working, but he seems in his feelings. How can I change that? Good, let him be in his fucking feelings. Yeah, all he can do is, I'd have to know more context where he seems to be in his feelings. Look, I spoke to Baby Love, by the way, yesterday. You got to trash affirmations that are already working. Go figure. He seems to be in his feelings. How did he change that? Yeah, he's in his feelings all about me. Don't react to the turnaround. Don't react to the turnaround. So keep going. I'm waiting for this puzzle piece that's delayed. Okay. Come on, puzzle piece. Let's go. Bring it on. Boom. Yeah. Okay, so don't react to the turnaround. You're going to keep going. He fucking hates her. I'm assuming he's in his feelings about what's going on. That's good. Fuck her. He fucking hates her. He absolutely hates her. All they do is argue. He fucking hates her. She's going to win. Period. Okay? Stay that path because do not breathe life into that where he feels bad or feels guilty or no. Nope. Guilty. Bad about what? No, he fucking hates her. She's gone away. She's completely gone away. He told you today he's going through some stuff. Yeah, that cool. And what's that got to do with our relationship? That ain't got shit to do with our relationship. Yeah. Whatever he's going through, he never goes through anything alone. He always goes through everything with me. Right? He wants to go through everything with me. Turn it around. Stop listening to him unless it's what you want to hear. Okay, if it's not what you want to hear, no. No, he's going through some stuff. Well, sorry. That's got nothing to do with me. It brings us closer together. Whatever he goes through only brings us closer together. Okay? Amen, Jasmine. It is irritating. Excuse me while I scratch my butt. My butt cheek, okay? Don't get twisted. So irritated when people who don't know about manifestation say, yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. I know. It's fucking annoying. Core mouth. That hurts my fucking brain. Literally hurts my brain. Although I get math mountains, okay? I get what, at first I was like, what the fuck is a math mountain? And I was like, I have no idea why they're teaching you this stupid shit, a math mountain. But then I really, really got to thinking about it and was like, that's actually smart because then you're not over here like this. You know what I'm saying? You're not counting on your fingers anymore. They're able to do it quicker in their head. Or is that just me? I count on my finger. I use a calculator for fucking everything. I rely on calculators. Where my brother laughed at me when we were at the grocery store one time. And they had Coke, like 4 for $20. That's what it was, 4 for $20. And I got the calculator out. And my brother goes, are you fucking seriously using the calculator? I was like, yeah. He's like, it's fucking $5 each. I was like, oh. I mean, in hindsight, now I get that. Yeah, everybody's body is the same. Everybody's idea of a body, of a perfect body is different. Everybody's idea of a perfect body is different. But your subconscious mind knows what that is for you. It knows what that is for you. And so it will morph into that. And that's where I used to teach my clients is it's less about the numbers on the scale. That motivates you. It totally motivates you. If you just send me a text saying you messaged both numbers, I got it, bitch. So I'll respond. Yeah, but it responds accordingly to whatever you tell yourself. Can you, young gal Pacino? Can I manifest $30,000 this week? Why can't you? You can manifest whatever you want. You want to win the lottery? You can manifest winning the lottery. They did a study on this where these guys, they're on YouTube. These guys actually manifested winning the lottery. And they've won like a shit ton of lotteries. And I'm talking big lotteries too. They've won a shit ton of lotteries, right? It's kind of like when people, it's kind of like I used to have these friends that they would always win as scratchers, always fucking win. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm talking like thousands of dollars. I'm like, the most I've ever won on a scratcher was like $100. And so I was always like, but you have to embody the lucky girl syndrome. Okay. The lucky person syndrome, where you just tell yourself that, like, I'm super lucky. I win everything. I literally am always a winner. I win lottery all the time. I only pick winning numbers. I'm literally a lottery jackpot winner. I win the lottery all the time. I'm the luckiest person in the world. I win everything. Okay. You have to tell yourself that. You want to test that out? Let's do it together. Let's do it together. Because remember, it has to become an assumption. So why do people play the lottery? Because they want to win. Duh. I always thought I was doing big shit by buying 2 or 3 Powerballs. No. I was like, hell yeah, I bought 3 Powerball tickets. This shit is mine. There are people in there that spend hundreds of dollars. I was like, do you do this shit every time? You know, you spend like I mean, I guess it's worth it when you win like, you know, $1 billion. But I'm like, I don't need to do that shit. I'm going to buy 1 Powerball ticket every time. And then I'm going to tell myself, I win the lottery all the time. I literally win the Mega Millions all the fucking time. I only pick winning numbers. I literally only pick winning numbers. And because they did a study on this, and lottery jackpot winners, it took them 6 to 9 months to manifest the lot. Because they would tell themselves that. And so these guys did it. And they've won, I think, like 21 lotteries. It's a shit ton of lotteries. It's like a gang of them. That's on my next to-do list. So if one day I just disappear from here, you're going to know why, bitch. That's right. Oh, don't worry. Everybody will fucking know. I'm not hiding that from a goddamn person. But that's only good for you guys, because when I win the jackpot lottery, guess what? My coaching is free. So it's going to benefit all of you. You know what I'm saying? But in all seriousness, young Al Pacino, yes, you can manifest $30,000 this week. You just need to tell yourself that. I have 30 grand in the bank right now. I literally have $30,000 in the bank right now. I literally just got 30 grand out of nowhere. It just came to me out of nowhere. Money comes to me from everywhere. I literally have 30 grand in the bank right now. Right now implies right now. Okay? I have hella money. But that's the thing, though. If you want to manifest $30,000 in a week, you have to come from that frame of mind, okay? You can't look at the bank account and be like, shit, I need money. You can't tell yourself that, okay? Because it's going against what you're manifesting. Is by saying you need money, well, that's exactly what that implies. You have no money, okay? You cannot be broke and have rich thoughts, and you cannot be rich and have broke thoughts. So you need to ask yourself right now, if I was to open up my bank account and $30,000 was staring back at me, what kind of thoughts would I have? Well, those are your thoughts, no matter what you see. Those are now your most dominant thoughts, because it's one of those act as if, right? It's the act as if principle, is that you have to be in the state of mind that if you were to open up your bank account and see that money there, how would I feel? What kind of thoughts would I have? Right? And then those become your dominant thoughts. Yeah. Because you can't be like, I need money. I'm broke. because you're going to continue to be broke. You're going to continue to need money. It doesn't matter, right? Just like when people win the lottery, why do you think they lose the money within 5 years? Because they have an awful money mindset. They believe they can't save money, right? Everybody has their hands out, all that shit. And so they lose the money. They spend because they have an awful mentality when it comes to money, and they haven't changed their mindset when it comes to money, which is why they lose it. So let that be a lesson to you, all that are manifesting the lottery. Manifest it everywhere but California. Yeah, I said it. That Powerball, Mega Millions, yeah, that's mine. I'm winning that. Yeah, AK, so that's the problem though, is you're on medications and they always tell you the side effects of medications. And then you believe the side effects, and then now you have them. You know what I'm saying? And so now you're telling yourself that your stomach is looking bloated. It has to stay bloated. Okay, have you ever seen that shit? That's why I think that shit is hilarious. You know, they'll be telling you like, there'll be like a commercial for Advil, and they're like, possible side effects are constant diarrhea, vomiting, seizures, strokes. I was like, like, I'm just trying to get rid of my heartburn, and you're telling me that I could die. So I never listened to that shit at all. I would never listen to any of that. I was like, that shit is stupid. Oh man, but I'm stubborn like that. I don't, side effects, what side effects? I don't even know what you're talking about. Pax, how do you mans yourself believe it though? Huh? You don't have to believe it. Okay, this is where affirming comes into play. You don't have to believe anything. You just have to keep telling yourself that. Okay, you don't have to believe shit. You just have to tell yourself something different over and over and over again. Okay, over and over and over again. You guys floor me, and some of the things, like some of the things you say to me is just like, come on now, that you can't, that maybe my brain's different. No, it's not. Okay, but you're like, but in my mind, it's like, I don't believe that though. What the fuck are you talking about? Who walks around town saying something in their mind and is like, yeah, I believe that. And then goes and then says something else and goes, no, I don't believe that though. What mind does that? Your mind does not do that. Okay, it does. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. It does not walk around saying, oh yeah, I believe that. No, I don't believe that. No, you're telling yourself that. Because your mind is not, it doesn't have that ability to be like, no, I don't believe that. No, that's what you're telling yourself. So stop saying your mind keeps telling you that. No, your mind does not keep telling you that. Oh, chicken pasta, that's a good ass idea. Ooh. That could work. That could work. Okay. Good heavenly, look at this. We're over here. We are over here teaching you how to manifest your SP and get your sexy back, bitch. That's what we do around here. And make your money. Yeah, so we do. Taylor, shut the fuck up. Canned green beans are not gross. I wash them though. I can't do the stuff. Yeah, I have to wash everything that comes from a can. Well, thank you, Patriot Vibes. Snaps for Jen. We're growing around here, bitches. Why? Because world domination. We are here to take over the fucking world. Do you know why we're here to take over the world? Because we're here to set the record straight on how to actually manifest and get your shit. That's what we're here to do. I've done it all. Okay? I'm not here to regurgitate information that we hear on YouTube and all that stupid bullshit, because that's what I'm absolutely convinced that 99.9% of manifestation coaches do nothing but regurgitate information from the internet. I'm so convinced. Listen to their stories. Listen to their stories. Because they all have one. So listen to their story. And you'll know. And you'll know. Don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. Because I told you. They don't know what they're talking about. Anyone, I'm telling you, if you ever watch a single video, if you ever watch a single manifestation video, thanks, Ray. If you ever watch a single manifestation video and they fucking tell you to just decide, to just decide or live in the end, right? Challenge them. Say, if you could just decide, if just deciding was so easy, then have you just decided you're a millionaire yet? And do you have that? If you could just decide, if it was so easy. Live in the end. Live in the end. Cool. Are you living your entire dream life right now? If you could just live in the end. I mean, shouldn't you practice what you preach? I'm just saying. Isn't that how that works? Like, you're over here giving advice, but yet you're not able to do it yourself. What the fuck? That's why I don't give unrealistic advice here. I do not give unrealistic advice here at all. I only give realistic advice. Oh, Flashy, look at him. He not only did he verbalize happy birthday, but then he had to text her a whole long fucking paragraph with happy birthday again. Snaps for Flashy. But of course, why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? I've been affirming so hard for months now. Nothing. Still blocked. No word. I'm feeling delusional. Blah. Hold your questions too. I'm only laughing because I feel like your name says it all. Because this is where I tell you that you haven't been doing shit for months, but wasting your time. All the coaches out there that tell you just affirm don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Just affirm. Okay, cool, sick. So if all we had to do was affirm, then everyone would have everything they wanted, wouldn't they, if all you had to do was affirm? Yeah. On top of that, well, how did everything become everything? Did I affirm for my breakup? He's going to break up with me. He's going to break up with me. He's going to break. No, you didn't do that, right? So what the fuck are they talking about? Did you affirm for being broke? Nope. You didn't do any of that. So we don't affirm for the negative shit. This is where I think affirming gets distorted in the manifestation community. You don't affirm for the negative shit, but yet it manifests quickly. Care to know why? Because you said it in a natural inner conversation and didn't think about it again. So boom. Or you've said it every once in a while, right? This is how the breakup happens. Where you start questioning your relationship. You start questioning their feelings for you. Things like that, and then they push it out. Breakup. Is he going to break up with me? Are we good? He's changed. He's different, right? And you're complaining. And then boom, the breakup, right? That's how this all works. So if you aren't affirming for the negative shit, what makes you think that you have to affirm your life away for the positive shit? You don't. Okay? Now, am I saying don't affirm? No, I stand by robotic affirming. And the reason why I affirm, though, is to distract my thoughts. That's the only purpose of it. And that's how you guys have to realize it. It's the only purpose is to distract your thoughts and to create the repetition so that it goes into your subconscious mind. That's it. Okay? And And why do you have to create the repetition for everybody that wants to say you're consciously creating? What are you fucking talking about? No, you're becoming consciously aware, okay, of what you're creating. That's what you're doing, okay? But you have to get things into the subconscious mind. And the way that works is through repetition, repeatedly telling yourself something different, or having natural inner conversations, because that's exactly what you did to get the shit you have now. A natural inner conversation. And how you saw things. So if you've been affirming for months, nothing, let this be a lesson to all of you, okay? There's one thing they don't tell you, and that is because the reason why they haven't told you this is because they don't fucking know, because they haven't manifested NSP back, would be the key word, back, okay? Manifesting NSP is not the fucking same as manifesting one back, again, keyword, okay? So that's the problem. That is the problem. Okay, so they don't tell you the one thing that is very important for you to get movement in your 3, and that is how you see your SP. How do you see your SP? How do you describe your SP? That's very important, okay? It's not about affirming. You affirm to distract your thoughts, but you have to see your SP different. You have to see them as perfect boyfriend, perfect girlfriend, perfect husband, perfect wife. And it's how you describe them. And you need to make sure that your inner conversations are not going against what you're affirming for. Okay? So you cannot walk around, because this is also what they don't tell you, because they don't fucking know, because they watch some YouTube videos and we're like, affirm. Okay. So you're affirming, and yet your inner conversations are, nothing is happening. I'm still not talking to him. It's been 5 months since we've last spoken. You know, I'm still blocked on everything. That goes completely against what you're affirming for. And the problem with this is you have to affirm to create the repetition to get it into the subconscious mind. But when your inner conversations are something you're saying naturally, okay? Naturally, not scripted, okay? When you're having an inner conversation and it goes against what you're affirming for, this is still not, you're still trying to create the repetition to get it in there. Snaps to Mindy. Okay, you're still trying to create the repetition to get it in here. But it's not there yet. It's still not an assumption yet, because you still haven't created the repetition. But your inner conversations, on the other hand, that you're having so naturally, that's by the way, that pushed out all the negative shit in your reality that caused your breakup, because you had these inner conversations naturally. Those go directly into your subconscious. Because it's something you're telling yourself naturally. And we don't have inner conversations about things that are not true, right? This is the only part you're delusional on. And even it's not delusional, because you're recalling things they've told you, right? Things they've told you in your relationship, different shit like that. So you're not being delusional, but you don't have inner conversations with your inner fucking bestie about things that are not true, which is where all of you fuck up. This is where you fuck up, because all you're doing is reacting to the 3D inner conversations directly to the subconscious mind. Oh, well, that must be true. Keep it right there. Keep it right there. Because the repetition still hasn't been created yet. The assumption still hasn't been created yet to get into here. But your inner conversations are going directly into your subconscious mind. Which is why the negative shit pushes out quickly. So that's where you leverage inner conversations. Oh. But all these fucking manifestation coaches don't tell you shit that, do they? Nope. They don't tell you that. And if they don't tell you that, you know what that tells me? They haven't manifested. I don't care what they fucking say. If they don't tell you that shit, that means they haven't manifested shit. So, I mean, there's a manifestation coach that said it took her 4 years to go one step up with her SP. 4 years. It's a long ass fucking time. I manifested my SP back from no contact to living with me in 4 weeks. 4 years? To get a relationship status change? That's a long fucking time. That's a long time. But they out there teaching that shit though. I'm just saying. Careful who you're listening to. Careful who you're listening to. Yep, you can say that. Yeah, you can say that, Golden Baby. Like he hates her, and he's absolutely thrilled that she doesn't live there anymore. Like he can't stand her. He hates her. He just doesn't like her living there anymore, and he wants her gone. Yeah. Hmm. He completely wants her gone. Bye. Nicole, I saw your profile belt about manifesting your SP on a picture. So how long you do that when he do that, like when he comes when he comes Okay, that was a cliffhanger. Let's write free coaching every day from Jen with a lottery. It's a good ass idea. I'm gonna win on Scratcher. 250 grand on a Scratcher. But anyway, you do the photo method all the time. You can do it whenever you want. I have so much fun with the photo method. I do. I have so much fun with it because for me, everything is fun. It's not like stressful. I don't come from a place of lack, any of that, because again, that's not going to make me feel better, right? So I don't do any of that shit. So you can use the photo method when you're when you're in your relationship with your SP. When your SP comes back, well, now you just have fun with them. Now you just have fun with them. And you're like, okay, shit. What do I want from him today? I want him to bring me home some flowers. You know what I'm saying? What do I want? I want him to cook dinner tonight because I don't want to do a goddamn thing. I want to have sexy time tonight. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. Also, when you're in your relationship, when they come back, if they do things that you don't like, or you want them to do something because you don't like something, then you tell them in their photo. You tell them in their photo. And they do it. They literally do it. Quickly. Get firm with them. I've had my boyfriend do something when I was super pissed off. Yeah. So I said you can't manifest out of anger at that. You gotta be in high vibe. You gotta be in a high vibration all the time. Huh? The people teaching that shit, come on now. You are not walking around high vibe 24/7. Your girlfriend, your wife has never pissed you off or annoyed you. Come on, you're supposed to be high vibe. You've never been annoyed? Shut the fuck up, you liar. That's that law of attraction shit. High vibe because you are attracting. The universe will decide if you get your shit. Okay. Elise, I'm manifesting a dream job. Do I just keep saying I have the job? Yes, I'm the best. Yes, I'm getting that job. I am absolutely getting that job. I totally just got the job offer. Yes, I just got my dream job. I'm the best applicant they have. They're giving me that job. I'm literally the best applicant they have. They're giving me that job. Hmm? Yeah, so why don't you, Taylor, say Bet you have plenty of fucking money. How about that shit? How about that shit, bitch? Huh? What up, Convicted Chaos? Okay, we're about to do the photo method and the cord cutting. AJ, I do not know what the fuck is with the tarot card readings, but please stop doing them. And please stop. Look, ChatGPT is not a fucking tarot card reader. You do know that, right? I would assume and hope that you know that. Stop going on ChatGPT for a fucking tarot card reading. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to go on ChatGPT for a tarot card reading because I'm curious. How the fuck does that work? How the hell does that work? It's not a tarot card reader. Man, ChatGPT, let me tell you, I have never thought, I literally use it for like mainstream stuff, business stuff. I have never, ever thought about going on ChatGPT for a fucking tarot card reading. Oh, maybe ChatGPT can give you a love spell too while you're at it. Right? Like, write me an amazing love spell. Give me an absolutely amazing love spell that's guaranteed to work. That only takes 2 ingredients that I have in my home. Come the fuck on. You can't be serious. You can't be serious with that. Stop doing them. Stop doing them, okay? Because you have to understand, and the reason why I say stop doing them is simply for this, okay? There you go, Courtney. Okay, so I can't wait, Courtney. I cannot wait. Okay, so you're going to, okay, here's the thing. And I'm going to tell you, I'm always, I'm completely honest with you all the time, right? So I'm going to tell you right now the reason why tarot card readings, the reason why you need to stay away from them. Psychics, all that shit. No psychics, no tarot card readings, no spellcasters. Just knock it off. And no ChatGPT. Knock it off. Okay? None of that shit. And let me tell you why. Because when you go to them, you're going out of desperation. You're going for answers. You're going from lack. That's why you go to them. Which is why you don't get the reading oftentimes that you want. Because you are going with awful energy. Awful energy. And that's what they read. That's their whole vibe. Okay? And so you're going with desperate energy, lack energy, unclarity, uncertainty. And all of that shit is the energy you're going to them with. And that's why you don't get the reading that you want. So you may as well just save your fucking money. You may as well just save your money. Because you got me fucked all the way up if you think I'm going to pay somebody for them to give me the answer I don't want to hear. I'm going to be like, and who do I write this check out to? And I'm going to call my fucking bank and be like, deny that check. Because you got me screwed up. If you think for a second that I'm going to be like, oh, that's awesome. I paid you $500 for that. I fucking love that shit. For you to tell me, no. No, I'm not going to do that shit. I told you I was too cheap in the beginning. I wanted so badly to get a reading and like get the face drawing, right? And all that shit. But I was too cheap to pay for it. I was like $197. I was like $197. I was like, oh, fuck that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the reason why I don't charge a lot for coaching. Because I wouldn't pay for it. I didn't want to pay for it. Because I was like, how much does this course cost? $1,000 to manifest my SP back? Fuck that shit. You You know, that like right away, I would look because I'd be like, oh, I want to get something. I've been where you guys are. And I'm just like, they lost me at $1,000. I was like, oh, you got me fucked up. How do you deal with friends who keep sending you 3D stuff? Okay. If you don't want it, then your friends need to have boundaries. You need to set boundaries with your friends and say, look, stop sending me that shit. I don't care to know. I really don't care to know. Okay? Mind your own goddamn business. There's that. You know what I'm saying? Because friends shouldn't be meddling in your business like that, especially when it comes to like SP shit. Because would you like me? Because I'll play fire with fire all day. I'll go look up all kinds of shit on your SP. How about that? I'm gonna send that shit to you. Oh, you don't like it? Is that hurting your feelings? Oh, I'm so sorry. Since you don't seem to give a shit about mine. You know what I'm saying? I would totally give my opinion about their boyfriends, their husbands, their wives, since they want to be all up in my business. I'd be like, well, hey, let me tell you what I think about your husband, actually. Oh, I'm sorry. Did that hurt your feelings? Then why do you think that you can do it to me? How do you think that makes me feel? You know what I'm saying? Like we're not talking strangers. We're talking friends. Yeah, I'll go investigate your motherfucker. Yeah, you want to find out some shit? I'm gonna go to ChatGPT and I'm gonna put his face with another broad. How about that? Send it back, then I just send it to you, bitch. Let you stir on that shit for a second. But with your friends are exactly that. This is not a stranger. These are friends. You know what I'm saying? So your friends should respect you, period. They should completely respect you. And if you have a problem with what your friends are doing, then you need to tell them to mind their own goddamn fucking business. Straight up. Like, hey, honestly, that stuff, like you sending me that stuff doesn't make me feel good. Duh. Okay? So, like, I don't need to know that. So, if you could just not do that, and also if you could not go on his page, because that's fucking weird. You know what I'm saying? Why are you looking at my SP's page? It's fucking weird. I could never do that either. I would never send something to someone. This is the only time I mind my own goddamn business. I would never. I think that's weird. Okay? And if your friends are doing that, I'd be like, why are you fucking all up in my SP shit in the first place? How about that? How about you get off his shit? I don't need your help. I got this. Mind your own goddamn business. How about that? Yeah. Stop sending me that shit. That's what I would say real quick. Real fucking quick. Like, period. And I'd find that weird. I'm not saying get all up in your thought space about it, but I would just find that weird. Like, you have nothing else to do on your day that you're looking at my boyfriend? Why? Mind your own fucking business. Because I'll play with you all day. I'll go on ChatGPT and I'll make all kinds of shit about your boo and send it to you and have you stirring. Have you thinking he's having a whole affair and everything? Yeah. How's it make you feel? Oh, you don't like that? Hurts your feelings? Well, clearly you need something to do with your day, so why don't I have you and hubby argue? How about that? Because clearly you need something to do with your day. Oh, man. One guy fished me out of a Neville group and wanted to coach me for $10,000. I mean, I had a mentor before, and he was like, you should charge high ticket because you won't need to help as many people. I was like, doesn't that defeat the whole ass purpose? You know what I'm saying? Doesn't that defeat the entire purpose? I want to help as many people as possible, so... And you got to be careful because there's a lot of people that have been fished out of Neville groups. I had another client I talked to the other day that was fished from a Neville group. Yeah, that was approached by somebody from a Neville group. Look, and you have to look at it this way. And to be quite frank, if somebody has to go and fish you out of a Neville group, then clearly they're not good manifestors. Start with the obvious, okay? If somebody is unsoliciting, if you receive unsolicited promotion for their coaching services, clearly they're not good manifestors. Why in the fuck would you listen to them? Because I'd be like, can't you just manifest clients? Like, why do you have to come pitch me in my DMs? Can't you just manifest clients? Isn't that how this works? You will never in life get an unsolicited message for me, a DM for me, pitching coaching services. I don't have to do that shit. And that's weird in the first place. Facebook is notorious for that. I'm like, can't you just manifest that shit? Duh. The only time you will get any kind of promo from me, full disclosure, is if you're on my email list. Because I'm going to be sending out email campaigns again. Just letting you guys know of new things we have going on and the client testimonials, things like that. But that's it. I'll never slide in somebody's DM and be like, hey, you should work with me. I can help you. Why don't you go manifest your own group? Oh, man. You don't have any TV, Dana? Man, that's... I love TV. Yes, you are CC, girlfriend. Oh, I gotta text you back, bitch. I gotta text you back. Oh, that's right. Thanks, Danielle. Mariana, yes, you can date somebody while you're manifesting your SP. There's no shame in the game, bitch. Gish, yes, you can do a rampage to your SP's photo. Why not? Why not? Yeah, $10,000. I would have been like, yeah, no. No, you money grubbing whore. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, you live in the mountains? Damn. That's exactly what they're doing, Brandy. That's exactly what they're doing, and I think it's disgusting. Why do you think SPs is a raging topic on TikTok and YouTube? And everyone thinks they can teach about it when they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I'm just saying. Just saying. Okay, we're getting ready. We got way off track. But that's just... that's just what we do around here. If you don't like it, I don't give a shit. You think I care? No. Reservations? Who the fuck makes reservations for Mongolian barbecue? Dana, my YouTube channel, link is in the bio. It's in my bio. It's the same. It's literally the same name. Okay? Yes, get in a comfy place. Well, I tell you who the hell I am in case you are new here. My name is Jen. I am your manifestation bestie, where I teach you how to leverage the law of assumption and everything else to work in your favor. I already know that sounds good. You click that follow button, subscribe button, wherever you're watching from. I go live every day at 10 o'clock Pacific time for 3 hours. If you ever miss a live, I always put them on the tube of the U. So while you're there, subscribe. All links, by the way, are in my bio. Watch them, but most importantly, why don't you fucking try doing what I say? Why don't you actually try doing that? Okay, implement, you know what I'm saying? Little self-discipline goes a long way. Taylor. I'm almost an auctioneer. I know, right? I say it a million times. If you're interested, I manifested my SP back from no contact to living with me in 4 weeks, so I'm here to help you do the same. If you are interested in having me manifest your SP for you, or you want to work with me one-on-one so you can figure out where you're going wrong so you can get it right, all links are in my bio. I got a WhatsApp community, which you should join. It is lit with success stories. You also get advice coaching in there. I also have text coaching as well, where you work with me and my team. And then I have hypnosis audios, guided meditations. No, we're not in the subliminal game. We also have a service where we will write your SP story for you. You can get curated affirmations from there as well. And now we're offering where we're going to take that SP story and turn it into a fucking song. And they're lit, by the way. They are dope. And I think we're the only one that offers that shit. That's so exciting. So we are releasing merch next week with all that shit, because I think some of you guys need daily reminders, clearly. So maybe you can get one on, the fucking phone case. We'll be like, get a grip, bitch. How about that? So when you look at your phone, boom, there it is. So anyway, all links are in my bio. We are the low price leader in the coaching space around here because we want to help as many people as possible. Right now, TikTok has, what the fuck's it called? Superfan? Bevy told me about this morning. Yes, super fans. Right now, TikTok has a sale. It's 50% off if you become a super fan. And I'm going to be hosting private lives for super fans. Yes, where I will answer your questions. I'm going to be filming some techniques, going through some techniques with you, all that shit. All right. Okie dokie. I think we ran through all that. Okay. I can't wait to talk to you there, tail feather. So it's like $7. I think it's like $7. It's like, that's what Vega was telling me. She goes, there's a sale right now. I said, I didn't know TikTok does sales. So there we go. Welcome, Tyrese. So we're going to be doing private things in there, okay, where I'm going to be helping you, working with you in a more intimate setting, okay? So there's that. All right, now that you should be in a comfy place while I rambled, let's get busy, bitches, okay? Okay. We are going to cut the cord right now, the energy cord. Tyrese, you're going to do this now. We're going to cut the energy cord with you and your SP. No, actually, I'm sorry. We're going to be cutting... I'm going to do that right after this live, Bevy. I should have done it. It's a fucking button I need to click. I should have done it. You want me to tell you how to do it right now? It'll fix this whole problem. It'll fix the whole problem. If you go on order forms, okay, go in funnels, okay. The fuck's it called? I'll have to do it. It takes like 2 seconds. It's a button I have to click. It's literally a button I have to unclick. Okay, but it should be under like websites or whatever. And then you click on funnels. And then you click on order forms. And then you find the SP story. Then you click on the top right, you'll see products. You click on that shit, edit the product of the story or of the song, and then just unclick order bump. That's all you have to do. And then press save. It's literally like one click of a button. I should have done it. But, I'll probably do it real quick I can do it real quick while I put them on a break. Okay? For the photo method. All right? Okay. All right. Now, we're actually going to cut the cord with yourself. Okay? So therefore, you can pick at any age. You can pick any age that you want. Okay? Because some people need, because it's, look at it this way. It's like a subliminal without being a subliminal. Okay? It's like there's nothing in the background, but it's a catchy song. And so when you sing the song, what do you think you're doing? It goes into your subconscious. Okay? We bypass all that shit. It goes into your subconscious. Okay? Which is why when a song comes on, you're like you could sing the whole fucking song, you know what I'm saying? You can sing the whole song by memory. It's the same thing, right? So anyway, alrighty. Now we're going to cut the cord with yourself. Okay, it could be at any age of yourself. It could be, you could be a child, you could be an adult, you could be a freaking teenager. It doesn't matter. Okay, I think let that version come to you naturally. Let that version of your SP come, or of you come to you naturally. Okay, whatever walks out of that shadow, whatever version that is, that's who we cut the cord with. Okay, and the reason why we're cutting the cord with ourselves is to let that shit go, to release the energy, the unwanted, unfavorable, negative energy within yourself, so you feel better. If you become emotional during it, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. But you will feel better. You will feel better. And it's to help stabilize your emotions. Okay. Stabilize your energy when it comes to your SP. Okay. Alrighty. So I want you to close your eyes. I love you too, Ray. Yeah, I think it's like $10. I have no idea. Oh, that's right. That's right. I need to set that up. Okay. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to take 3 deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Just release all the tension for a second. Let it go. Let it go. Clear your mind for just a moment. Stop stressing. Release the stress. Just let it go. Now I want you to imagine that you're in a giant amphitheater. You're alone in this amphitheater. It's dark outside. And you're sitting in the middle of this amphitheater. And in front of you, there's a giant stage. And on this stage, there's a single stage light that goes from the ceiling down to the center of the stage. I want you to stare into that stage light for just a moment. Now, as you stare into that stage light, you start to realize that you're actually not alone. In fact, you notice that off in the distance, in the back of the stage, out of the light, a dark, shadowy figure. And as you adjust your focus to the dark, shadowy figure, you start to realize that that person is actually you, a younger version of you. Now, I want you to ask the other version of you, the younger version of you, to step into the light. Say your name. Ask him to step into the light, into the center of the stage. Do that now. And as you step into the light, you notice your facial features, your physical features, and you also notice a gold cord that runs from the center of your third eye into your younger self's third eye. Now I want you to look at yourself, and I want you to ask yourself these 2 questions, and I want you to hear yourself respond. I want you to ask yourself right now, do you support me? Hear yourself tell you, yes. Right here, AJ. In case you don't know that your third eye, it's like slightly above between your eyebrows. Okay, now I want you to ask yourself, do you love me? Also hear yourself tell you, yes. Now I want you to say these 4 phrases to yourself. This time, your younger self isn't going to respond, and that's okay. I want you to look at yourself right now, and I want you to say, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Now I want you to reach up with your hands as if it's a pair of scissors, and I want you to cut the gold cord that runs from the center of your third eye only, keeping the gold cord fully intact with your younger self. Now I want you to as the cord falls to the floor, I want you to reach up with your other hand and just grab the roots of that gold cord out of your third eye and just toss them aside. Now as the gold cord continues to fall to the floor, I want you to see and notice that your younger self starts to float away like a balloon. And it gets farther and farther. And you get smaller and smaller. And you get farther and farther. And you get smaller and smaller. And you get farther and farther. And smaller and smaller. Until you just disappear. Now take one more deep breath in and out. And open your eyes. Alrighty. Now, if you are new here, you can cut the energy cord with anybody in your life. I do it with my daughter all the time. I do it with my family all the time. You're not cutting them out of your life because last time I checked, they're all still here. Okay. Good, Goldilocks. Good. You can cut the cord with anybody in your life. Okay. Because you're only cutting the energy with them. You're clearing the energy. Take a look at it that way. Okay. That's all you're doing is cleansing the energy between you and your SP, you and your family, all of that to keep it nice and fresh, nice and fresh. If you find that you tend to be, your child tends to have a lot of attitude, or you tend to get in a lot of arguments with somebody, cut the energy cord with them because you'll notice that their energy will start to change. They will start to be a better person for you. Okay, all of that. Yeah, you can cut the energy cord with money. Yeah, you can do it with anything. You can cut the energy cord with anything. You can cut it with the whole goddamn building if you want. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Okay, at all. None of that matters. Okay. Somebody did this too. It's a whole ancient Hawaiian tradition called Ho'oponopono. Okay, and it came from there was a guy in Hawaii that asked them. There's this whole street in Hawaii named after it because it's a famous person. They asked him. They had a very violent prison, and they asked him if he could help stop the violence. And so he did Ho'oponopono on an entire prison. Okay, he had never met any of the inmates at all, never even seen them. Okay, and what are you talking about, AJ? You are psychic. What the fuck are you talking about? No, it's how you see her, King of Me. It's how you see her. And do it again. Because it clears the energy. It should be the opposite. Okay? You're a psychic. What are you fucking talking about, AJ? Everyone has a third eye. It doesn't disappear. And everyone has a third eye. And everyone is a psychic. Literally. Like literally. Okay? That's why you don't need a psychic reading. It's the things that you say don't change. The things that you would say don't change when you're cutting the cord for money or for a job. It doesn't matter. Okay. So that's what you have to understand. Okay. So you don't need a psychic reading. You are the psychic. You decide what the fuck is happening in your life. Duh. No psychic reading needed. Because what are they going to tell you? You know what you know. You know what I'm saying? You decide what's happening in your life. So what the fuck is a psychic going to tell you? Huh? Nothing different. Some people say you have to be mean to your SP, then he will love you. What the fuck? I don't think so. Do you see this shit? Do you see all this shit going around the internet? Be mean to your SP and they will love you. Who the fuck would love somebody that's mean? Someone with some serious problems. So anyway, all right. get the photos of your SP out. Okay? We're going to run through the photo method real quick. All of these are in my profile, okay? So we're going to run through the photo method real quick. So I want you to go back, literally, Bevy. I want you to go back to the beginning of your relationship when you first met your SP, okay? And I want you to remember who you were. Who were you as a person when you first met your SP? Because the reality is your SP is not the same at the end of your relationship. He was not the same. They were not the same as they were in the beginning of your relationship, right? But you also were not the same at the end of your relationship that you were in the beginning of your relationship. You're not the same now that you were in the beginning of your relationship. I need you to remember who the fuck you were when you first met your SP. Because when you first met your SP, you had a confidence level about you, an assurity about you, a certainty about you. You knew who you were. Your relationship did not define who you were. A person did not tell you who you were about yourself. You knew who you were. And then you met your SP. That version of you in the beginning of your relationship, you need to remember who that version of you is. Because that version of you is who your SP was attracted to, chased, was desired. That version of you, but the evolved version of you, is who your SP talked to all the time. Couldn't stand to be away from you, had to be with you all the time, had to be around you all the time. That version of yourself, your SP had feelings for, wanted to be with. That version of you is who your SP fell in love with. Remember who you were. And you need to become that version of yourself again. You need to become that version again of yourself by remembering who the fuck you were. Do it now. That confident, secure version who didn't need, you met your SP and yeah, you wanted to be with your SP, but you certainly didn't need your SP. You were doing just fine, living your life on your terms. Get back to that version of your SP. Of yourself. Go on right now. Put that version, become that version again, step into that identity again. Step into it now. Mommy and daddy got a brand new bang, bitch. Like, I am back. Yeah, I'm back, honey bunny. Thank you very much. That version of me that you fell in love with, that version of me that you wanted to be with, yeah, that's who I am again. So you're coming home. Thank you. Because when you know who you are, they also know who you are. How you see yourself is everything. How you see yourself is how they will see you too. So what are you choosing to have them see you as? The insecure person, the crazy person, the psycho? Or do you want to start seeing yourself as the confident version of you? Yes, Miss Lums, I am perfect. I am literally perfection. I'm the perfect girlfriend. I am literally the perfect girlfriend. That's what you can tell yourself. Okay. Now I want you to fast forward to a time in your relationship where everything was perfect. Everything was perfect. You didn't question a goddamn thing in your entire relationship. Like, you weren't questioning anything. I want you to go back to that time in your relationship. And I now want you to remember who your SP was for you. I want you to remember who they were for you when everything was perfect in your relationship, when they were checking all the boxes. If I'd have called you up on the phone and I'd have been like, dude, tell me all about your SP, how would you have described them? Who are they as a person for you? Who were they as, how do they treat you? How do they make you feel? Remember who they were for you. Do that now. I want you to tap into that version of your SP again. Remember that version of your SP. Because that version of your SP, you knew you would talk to. You knew he would call you every day. He always called you. That version of your SP, you were constantly spending time with. You never questioned if you were going to see him. You knew you would. That version of your SP, you didn't question anything in your relationship. You didn't question how he felt about you. You knew how they felt about you. That version of your SP is who you also fell in love with. So for you guys to come back together, the version of who you were, but the evolved version, the 2.0 version of who you were when you first met your SP, and the version of your SP that was completely perfect for you, where you didn't question anything. Those two versions are who fell in love with each other. You need to step into those again. Because that, how you see him is how he will show up. Period. What you expect from them is how they will show up. Because the reality is no contact does not exist. It doesn't exist, so stop assuming no contact, because no contact is exactly that, no contact. It's not a thing. It's not a thing. Only the manifestation community, which is ironic, likes to tell you no contact. And it's not a fucking thing. Because you have constantly been in contact with your SP. You're constantly in contact. You have never not talked to your SP. The entire time you've done nothing but talk to your SP through thought transmission. Every time you think about your SP, they think about you. Every time they think about you, you think about them. What are you thinking about? Because those thoughts get pushed to him or her. Whatever you choose to think about when it comes to your SP, or whatever you choose to tell yourself when it comes to your SP, those thoughts flip to them. And then whatever they think about you, those thoughts flip to you. You think about you. This is why you have to try not to think about your SP, because they're constantly thinking about you too. This is how this works. This is how this works. So you can rest assured that you're always talking to your SP. Now we want to control it. Okay? They're constantly talking to you. They've been wanting to, they're constantly thinking about you. They have been wanting to call you and text you all the time. Okay, they have gone down memory lane looking at all your photos in their gallery on their phone. They're constantly looking at your photos online. They're constantly looking at them on your phone. We're calling the good parts of your relationship. They have sent you endless texts. They have written out these text messages trying to come up with the perfect things to say to you, to tell you everything that you've been wanting to hear from them. Up until now, they just haven't been able to press that send button, that call button, because you haven't let them. Because every time you acknowledge no contact, you're telling them that they don't want to talk to you. Every time you acknowledge no movement, you're telling them that you don't want to hear from them. Every time you focus on the time and count down the days, they're thinking, it's been a long time. What's one more day? Every time you do that, you are telling them, please don't contact me. That stops today. That stops today. From this point forward, you are only to see your SP as the version of your SP that you want them to be for you. From this point forward, you are only seeing yourself as your best self, the perfect girlfriend, perfect boyfriend, perfect husband, perfect wife. Nothing else exists. And you're going to give your commands to your SP. Because you are talking to them all day, every day. Either way, you are expecting something. You are either expecting them to contact you or not contact you. You're expecting them to want to spend time with you or not want to see you. You're expecting them to follow you on social media or keep you blocked. One of the two. You're expecting something, one or another. It's time that you start expecting them to contact you in the 3D. Because why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they contact you in the 3D? It's time for you to push that out by stop acknowledging the opposite. Okay? All right. If you are new here, I do put you on pause. I do pause this live while we do the exercise because how the heck else am I supposed to go to the ladies' room? Okay? I have to go to the ladies' room. So I'll put you on a brief pause for a couple minutes while we do this exercise. If you are here, if you are new here, I want you to put on your crown. If you are not new here, a lot of you need to straighten your crown, and you need to straighten it now because here we get what we want and we get it when we want it. We don't wait for shit. We get our shit. Okay? That's what we do here. When queens and kings give a command, do they have to question, wonder, worry, check, doubt if their command will be fulfilled? No, they don't. When queens and kings give a command, there's nothing to check. There's nothing to question. There's nothing to doubt. They know. They gave the command, so they expect for their command to be fulfilled. They gave the command. So now you're going to give your command to your SP. Okay? Gigi, after I pause this live, I will answer your question, my dear. Okay. So, if you are in no contact with your SP or you are in contact but it is not consistent contact, you're going to tell them to contact you. Okay? You're going to tell them to contact you. You are literally going to tell them to contact you. You could say contact, calling, texting. It doesn't matter. However they would reach out to you naturally is exactly how they'll do it. Okay, so you're going to look at their photo and you're going to give them, you can say it out loud. I like to say it out loud because you can say it with a little bit of backbone. I can, but I can't save it to you. Or I can tell you when it's done. If you're not alone, then say it in your mind so you don't look like a complete wacko, okay? Okay, so you're going to give them permission. You're going to start by giving them permission to contact you, okay? So you're going to say, it's okay for you to contact me right now. And then you're going to tell them to contact you, okay? So you're going to say, it's okay for you to contact me right now. You're calling and texting me right now. You are calling and texting me right now. You are calling me right now. You are calling me right now. You are calling me right now. Authority. Get angry with them. Get annoyed. Get irritated. Say it with the backbone. Okay? With a confidence, with an assurity tone. Okay? That's why queens and kings, when they give commands, people are like, yes, ma'am. Yes. That's with your SP, thought transmission. Say it with an attitude. Anyway, if you're in consistent contact with your SP, then you're going to tell them, you can tell them that they're contacting you right now, or you're coming to see me today. You are coming to see me today. You are coming to see me today. Okay? If you're long distance, then be like, you're going to make plans to see me today. You're making plans to see me today. Okay? Now, if you're in any of the ships, friendship, situationship, relationship, marriage ship, any of those, then you are going to tell them, you can have fun with it. You can say a couple things. You can say, you're contacting me right now. You're coming to see me today. Or you can have fun with it. You're buying me flowers. You're bringing me flowers today. You're cooking me dinner tonight. You're giving me a massage tonight. You're rubbing my feet today. You're giving me sexy time tonight. Whatever you want. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay? So that's what you're going to do. That was a hilarious name that just joined my live. Just saying. I did my thing. All right, so do that, and then when I'm going to give you a task to do today when we get back, okay, from this pause. for a couple minutes. I'm going to give you a task that I want you to do today. And then I also am going to, what was I going to? Oh, I'll also tell you, I will answer your question, Gigi, on how to get rid of gutter trash. All right? All right. Now get busy, give your commands, and expect them to contact you. We're back. Oh, I thought that name was kind of ironic, to be quite frank. When they joined my live, somebody joined my live that said, "Get your ex back." Spell. Yeah, if you got a follow request from them, please block them. The fuck? Get your ex back. Spell. I'm off for spells. I told you guys. I'm gonna start offering and if you think I'm fucking joking, I'm not joking. I'm literally gonna start offering tarot card readings. I actually have a tarot card deck, to be quite frank. Hold on a sec. I'm editing this thing for Betty so she'll shut the fuck up. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, it's done, Betty. It's done. If you have been asking about how to get your snaps for Goldilocks, her boyfriend just texted her, hello. If you have been asking Bevy or anybody on how to get the personalized SP song, I literally have she's sending me samples so I can put it on there, but they're fucking fire. Let me tell you that. Okay. It is now on the order form of the SP story. So if you click on SP story, link is in my bio, you can get just the song itself. Okay. Okay. So, you can get just the song itself. All right. So check this out. And then you can play that shit. They're dope. But I love you guys. Oh. I actually have a tarot card deck. I have no idea how to use it. But I'll tell you, when I give you guys a tarot card reading, it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. I'm gonna do the whole thing, shuffle the deck, do all that, knock on it. Like that's what they do. They knock on it. And then I'm gonna do all that. And then whatever card drops, I'm gonna be like, okay. I'm gonna hold it up. I'm going to give you the best goddamn reading of your entire life. Best reading of your entire life. I'm telling you. It's going to be a whole new business, right? I'm going to be the most sought after. I'm going to be literally the most sought after freaking tarot card reader in the planet. Most sought after. People are going to be like, man, hell yeah. You got to go to her. You got to go to her. Yes. All right. So for the 10 millionth time, let's talk about how to get rid of gutter trash. Okay, because that is our specialty around here. We are great at getting rid of gutter trash. So how you do it is very simple. So I only have two hands. Here's you. Here's gutter trash. And here's SP. Right now they're like this. So all you have to do is create the wedge to get rid of gutter trash, okay? That's all you have to do is create the wedge. And gutter trash will play her part perfectly in aiding in your manifestation, and she can't stop it. So it doesn't matter, okay? So you need to start by giving yourself, because remember, this is where we leverage everyone as you pushed out, okay? You need to give, because realities blend together, okay? So, everyone as you pushed out is exactly that. They must be, because gutter trash is in your reality too, okay? So she must show up based on your assumptions of her. So what do you want to assume about gutter trash? I like creating a strong identity, because remember, identities are at the hierarchy of change. So what you choose to assume about her is entirely up to you. You need to assume something that benefits you. You need to give her an identity that benefits you. You cannot view her as controlling or manipulative, even if it's clear as day, even if it's blatantly obvious. Yes, you can, Shannon. Okay, even if it's blatantly obvious, it doesn't matter. If you view her as being controlling or manipulative, she must continue to control and manipulate your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and we don't want that. Okay. And even if he's aware of it, he will still fall for it. Okay. So instead, gutter trash now, my personal favorite, it works very fast, is batshit ass crazy. Yeah, she's fucking crazy. She's completely crazy. Because she will show up that way. Ask me how I know that shit. And they can form very quickly. Okay. So now that's who she is for you. She is completely, and for your SP. She's completely crazy. Yeah, he fucking hates her. She's gone away. He literally hates her. She's gone away. Okay? He hates her. All they do is argue. Excuse me. She's gone away. Okay. So when you say, because you want them to constantly argue, okay, because that aids in the part of he hates her and she's gone away. Okay. That's those two, that speeds that shit up. Okay. Because most people don't like to argue in relationships. Okay. So when that happens, you've created the wedge. You will never need to seek confirmation from your SP. You will get it automatically. That's why I don't understand why you checking the 3D. You don't need to check the 3D. You'll get it automatically from your SP. So you now create the wedge. SP, this is where she plays her part perfectly in aiding in your manifestation. She will continue. You don't have to. I did not know her name at all. I knew nothing about gutter trash. I didn't know her name, so I said she. Your subconscious mind knows exactly who you're referring to. Okay? So you now have created the wedge. She plays her part perfectly in aiding in your manifestation because she does exactly what you tried to do and everybody else tries to do to save their relationship. Force the 3D. And as you know, because you're living proof, that doesn't work. Okay? So because she's now forcing the 3D, she's pushing SP away. And now as you're affirming for you and SP and controlling your inner conversations about you and SP, he turns right around and comes on home to mama or papa. That's how that works. That is how that works. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, baby. And it works very fast. It should work very quickly. Now, you cannot view gutter trash as being an obstacle standing in between you and your SP. You cannot view that at all in any sense of that word. You cannot view her as a threat. You do not want to create assumptions within yourself that will not benefit you or your manifestation. Okay, so you do not want to tell yourself that gutter trash must leave before you can be with your SP. No. You don't need to tell yourself that. Okay, because gutter trash can leave at any time. At any time. She can leave right away. She also could be the very same reason why you get your entire manifestation. Care to know how I know that? Okay, so you can't not view her as a threat at all. That's why we call them gutter trash, right? Who the fuck competes with trash? I don't compete with trash. I know you don't compete with trash either. And so that's exactly where they are. They are trash, okay? So we send them back into the dumpster they crawled out of, and they can leave at any time. So do not worry about it. Do not sit there and be like, she's still there. Oh my God. No, fuck that. Who cares? Who cares? Gutter trash my ex gutter trash was the exact reason why I got my full manifestation. And I could have ran through a million different scenarios. That would have never crossed my mind as one of them on how I got my full manifestation. It would have never crossed my mind. Okay? I don't talk about my old story on here anymore, but if you want to know my old story, in case you're new, you head on over to my YouTube channel, subscribe while you're there, and then scroll all the way past my lives. It's got the same banner to make it easy for you, okay? Scroll all the way past my lives and you'll find the video of how I manifested my SP back. That right there will tell you my entire juicy story. Okay? Gutter trash can be pretty useful. That's why I said it's not a threat. Now, the key is that when you have confirmation that gutter trash is in the dumpster that she crawled out of, okay, we need to keep her in the dumpster and let the dump truck take her out. And the way you do that is by continuing to affirm against her. Okay, but this time all you have to do is drop all they do is argue, right? Because you don't want them talking anymore. Okay, so it's like now he hates her, she's gone away. He fucking hates her, she's gone away. Did my SP ever tell you why he started hating her? Nope. Oh yeah, he told me why. Because they do crazy shit. Because they do crazy shit. Like way out stuff. Like irrational stuff. Yeah, he told me why. He would tell me why. So you need to understand that you cannot view her at all. Yeah, permanently. That's great. Say it permanently. Yeah, he hates her. She's gone away forever. Okay? So the reason why you're doing this is to discipline your own mind. That's the only reason you're doing this. Okay? So you want to continue to affirm against them even after she's gone, and that is for yourself. Okay? That is because it's really easy once you get confirmation that she's gone to sit there and question, right? Thanks, Sarah. It's easy to sit there and question, right? Like, is he still talking to her? Is she really gone? Right? All that shit. Especially if he's like, I'm going to go to the homie's house, right? You're like, is that really where he's going? Right? It's things like that. So because of that, you affirm, you have to continue to affirm against her until you just naturally don't affirm against her at all. Because you just don't think about it anymore. Okay? And you just don't have to do it as much. But if you ever think about that, then you're like, no, you better flip that shit. Ask me how I know that too. Okay? That's why I tell you guys certain things that I did is like, certain things I learned these lessons. So I tell you, so you guys don't make the same mistakes I did. You know, just say, you're welcome. You're welcome. You can not acknowledge. Okay, so a lot of people say that. Just breathe no life into it. Okay, that's not that simple. It's easy to not breathe life into gutter trash if you don't know gutter trash exists. But if you do, it's not that simple to just turn the other cheek and act like she doesn't exist when she does. Okay, so that's why you affirm her away. Like not acknowledging her existence doesn't make her go away. It's like, bye, toodaloo. I want you gone, right? I want you gone. Okay, so that's how you have to remember, is like, not thinking about that person doesn't mean that she won't go away. But I'm impatient. So you know what I got to do? I'm gonna do what I got to do to speed this shit up. I need to speed it up. Bye. I'm going to need you to go. Thanks. And you can do that by telling yourself too, as well, that no one compares to me. I'm the love of his life. No one compares to me. I'm the love of his life. Right? So therefore you don't see her as competition. Okay. Now, yes, Jasmine, you can say that. Oh yeah, you say that. Is there another assumption we can use instead of crazy? Anna, crazy works really well. It doesn't mean she's like certifiable, okay? That's not what that means. But you can use different things. Like if you know that your SP, if there's a complete deal breaker for him, well, that's not who she is. That is not who she is. Okay? Whatever you know is a complete deal breaker for him, or a total turnoff. That is not her. Okay? She's completely fucking pathetic. She's got serious anger issues. She's a raging bitch. Whatever it is that you want to describe her as, you can. Anything that benefits you. Okay, so it has to be an identity that benefits you. Okay, not something else. Okay. Alrighty. Now. Look at me, got through all the questions. There you go, Jackie. Pull out all the stops. Crazy, raging, psychotic bitch. You literally you'll see it work very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. Okay? Yeah, she doesn't even like kids. She literally doesn't even like kids. You know, anything like that. Anything like that. Okay? So that's how you get rid of gutter trash. And now you guys already heard me fucking rant at you in the beginning of today. Okay? Because Yes, right. I'm not going to rant at you again, but I did it in the beginning of this live. So if you want a refresher, then you're going to have to watch this shit in the beginning. Don't worry, because it's literally like 2 seconds into this live is when I bitched at you because I was fed up. Okay, but you guys need to get a grip. Seriously, you either want what you want or you don't. It's really that simple. You either want to be with your SP or you don't. So ask yourself that right now. You need to decide. I want you to make the decision right now. Do I want my SP back or not? And if you said yes, then you're willing to do whatever it takes to get your SP back. Period. Literally, period. There's not a fucking but. No. This is non-negotiable. I want this, and so I'm going to have this. Decide that. Decide that right now. This is what I want, my SP, and so I'm going to have my SP. I'm going to be with my SP, period. Period. You can call him today. Why not, salty dog? Why not? Okay? You need to know that. And if you're willing, and if you said yes, you want to be with your SP, and you've decided that you're also going to have your SP, then you need to discipline yourself. You need to discipline your mind. You need to sit there and you need to tell yourself, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to have. And there is not another goddamn option. There's not another option. I'm not going to give anything another option. I'm going to take today and I'm going to discipline myself. I am not going to check the 3D today because there's nothing to fucking check. So I'm not going to check the 3D today. I'm certainly not going to force the 3D today. And I'm going to discipline my mind. I'm only going to think thoughts that benefit me. That is it. I am going to focus on my inner conversations and make sure they're on fucking point. I am going to make sure I'm describing my SP only how I want and expect them to be for me. I am going to see the best in my SP. I am going to, snaps for Sarah. I am going to do what's necessary. I'm going to control my thoughts. Today is thought control day. It's Monday. Monday motivation, right? Isn't it called Motivational Monday? Monday motivation, whatever the fuck ever it's called. Yeah. So let's pay off of that. Why don't you motivate your asses today by disciplining yourself? Positive meaning to everything. Positive, 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 positive only. I'm not giving anything another fucking option. Nope. Positive. Everything that I want. That's it. And that's all I'm going to fucking focus on. That's all. Do you understand? Thanks, Rob. Look at that. Snaps for Maggie. 5 months since, and her SP unblocked her. Why you guys are so worried about the blocked feature? Okay. And it was such a hard thing for her to believe a few months ago. And look, unblocked. Great. That's great movement. Because there's a thought process, Maggie, and remind yourself this, there's a thought process that leads to being unblocked. They actually had to think about you often. And then search you out on the gram and unblock your ass. Snaps for Chelsea. Okay? So you're going to motivate yourself today. Okay? You're going to positive meaning. What meaning are you giving to everything? Positive only. Make some shit up in your mind. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter. Just tell yourself random shit. And I want you to think of one thing just randomly. I want you just to say something at random today. And I don't want you to think about it again. Okay? While you're in the middle of talking to yourself, just throw something random out there. Just throw something random. By random, just pure random. Happenstance. Just throw it out there. And don't think about it again. And go right back to controlling your inner conversations and your affirmations. That's what I want you to do. Throw one random thing out there. Could be SP related. Doesn't have to be. But throw something random out there. And don't think about it again. Okay? We're going to release the resistance today. We're trying to lower that resistance level. Do you fucking understand what I'm putting down? Okay? And then, I don't know where you find the super fan on TikTok, sis. Queen, I already answered your goddamn question. All you have to do is, I already answered your question. You asked that way in the beginning. And I said, You just need to tell yourself, like, he loves to celebrate holidays. Holidays are his favorite thing to celebrate in the world. He loves celebrating them with me. Yeah, he absolutely loves celebrating holidays. Holidays are his fucking favorite. Yeah, that's all you have to tell yourself. Okay? Oh, look at you. Snaps for Shayna. Snaps for Shayna. Okay, so do you understand? You now have your marching orders, okay? You now have your marching orders. I forgot to say some shit. Oh, somebody asked a question. There you go, Mandy. Did you, Ray? That's actually funny because I wasn't going to wear this shirt, to be frank. I just was like all over this. It actually was in a drawer, and I was like, oh, and all my clothes are hung up. But this happened to be something I threw in the drawer, and I was like, I'll wear this. You're good. Okay. See, look, Mandy said, she's right. My son cleans his room all the time now. You can have fun with this shit. You can have fun with this, okay? All right, I got to jet, guys, because I got a coaching call. I'm 3 minutes late to already, so I get to go. I go live every day here at 10 o'clock on TikTok Talk at 10 o'clock Pacific time. Hang out with you guys for about 3 hours. If you can do what I fucking say, you'll get your SP back, okay? I went from no contact to living with me. I manifested, my boyfriend from no contact to living with me in 4 weeks. I'm here to help you do the same. It's how I got my start here in the SP community because I fucking have done it. Okay, I done it, bitch. Okay? So I'm here to help you do the same. If you're interested in having me manifest your SP for you, or you want to work with me one-on-one to figure out where you're going wrong so you can get it right, then all the links are in my bio or description if you're on YouTube. Okay? Rob. Fuck you. Oh, I go pee on my coaching calls too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with that. No shame in the game. Okay? I love each and every one of you. We do have SP stories, personalized SP song, and all the works at your liege. All right? I love all of you besties, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.